Welcome to the Political Ferret Show. New content will be uploaded every Wednesday and Sunday. This video was financed by my Patreons. Thank you for making the change possible. Democracy, the rule of the people, invented by the Greeks, diluted by the Romans, refined by the French, and misunderstood by the British, empowered by the Americans. Democracy. The idea that everyone should have one voice, independent from previous successes or failures, independent from social standing or ability. The idea that in consensus derived from discussions lays a better solutions than from swift decisions from those already in power. Democracy is based on a simple idea. The idea is equality between the people. That we are all experts in certain fields and fools in others. Democracy means that it is okay to choose wrong if we learn from it and adjust our voting behaviors in the next round. Democracy 1.0 failed in ancient times because it was never able to reach each and everyone. It was still a rulership of those in power who just accepted that it makes more sense to share the power with 100 others than to have a 1% chance of getting it all. When the leaders forgot the simple equation, or when they just became fond of the risk-taking, democracy faded away. Reinvented in the struggle of the French Revolution, the American independence, democracy was made accessible to more and more people until we finally reached a situation where pretty much everyone was allowed to vote. But the world became a more complicated place. The days of the elders discussing the important issues every other month and still had time for a glass of wine that evening are long gone. Democracy 2.0 was the time, it is the time of bureaucracy. An army of bureaucrats tried to govern the ungovernable. And society began to see democracy as a game of competing clubs. Democracy 2.0 is likely to come to an end. Perhaps we move back to leadership with swift decisions, with small bureaucracy, a fast and elegant system that may or may not oppress the right ones, because it surely will oppress someone. Or we go a step forward to democracy 3.0. In Democracy 3.0 we vote all day long. We decide over the standing and falling of giants of our own community. We would be responsible for anything while bureaucracy would fade in obscurity. Some call this direct democracy, but others call it by a strange name, a name that has been doomed by the political fanatics, by those who want back the glorious time of centralized government, of kings and leaders, of parties and movements, of groups who are empowered above other groups. But truth is dawning and people understand that the dooming of this very name was premature and that this word of shame is a word linked to a bright future. The name of Democracy 3.0 is capitalism, the idea that puts creating new stuff over the governing of the existing. In this system we choose every day and every moment. With our reside, we decide over those in power and over those who work. Those who work will be able to decide more, and those who don't see it as a necessity to create useful things, which means things people like to acquire and pay for, will have less power to vote what the future will be. The rich ones will have more power, of course, if they give it away. A millionaire who does not purchase anything is as insignificant in the system as the crazy guy in the woods hunting rats for breakfast. Both create no jobs and create no progress and should therefore have not a lot to say and will not in this system. Democracy is always a fragile thing, like all the wonderful things in our world. It has to have a framework, a shell that protects it, and the shell has to be strong, because those who want to smash it are many and dedicated. The openness of the internet, the possibilities like cryptocurrency and changing mindset of the young, the vanishing power of emotions and the reinvention of reason might make this future possible. Those things you put your money in will grow. It is in your hands. We who produce stuff are at your mercy, and that's as good as it is. Vote wisely whom you damn to perish and who you decide to help grow. This is true democracy. Embrace it. And if we do, we will see Democracy 3.0 prevail.